Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Sunday. Today I have another HomeWorx candle review to share. I was hoping to be able to get all of my candle reviews up for you guys before the May 11th deadline was for ordering the candles, but because these darn candles last so long, I was struggling to get them burned in time to be able to do the reviews. So I am still uploading the reviews of everything because if you've been on the QVC website, these candles are still technically being sold. Now here is the caveat, and that is that they're not going to be shipped at this point until September 15th, I believe. So you can order them now and they will be sent to you in September. The reason is, and I've stated this multiple times, that the wax is much softer than some other companies, and these will melt in the heat, especially the summer heat. I live in Oregon, and people don't think of Oregon as like a hot state to live in, but it gets hot here in the summer. There are multiple weeks during the summer months where we are at 95 to 100 degrees. And if you have a candle like this sitting on either a UPS truck or sitting on your front porch because you're at work, it got delivered well before you came home, you're gonna be basically dealing with candle soup. These are just gonna get all melty and gooey, and so Harry doesn't want to deal with that, so he's just not shipping during the summer, which I actually think is admirable, and I wish that more companies would think about halting their candle shipments during the summer. But anyway, I'm excited for fall to roll around and to see what is new, but I still want to continue to put these summer candle reviews out because, like I said, they're still available for sale on the website. So if you like my descriptions, you can order them. You just won't get them for a couple of months. So the ice cream duo that I have to share with you guys today is the Ooey Gooey Salted Caramel and the Mintalicious Chocolate Chip. So these both are sold together in a set, and I reviewed the other duo a couple of weeks ago. I will link the review of the Creamy Dreamy Vanilla and the, oh my gosh, what was the other one called? Oh, I can look it up. Fantastic Fudge, there we go. That duo, I will link the review for that one down below. By the way, if you're wondering about this location here that I'm filming at today, I kind of like it. We'll have to see how this turns out once I upload it to YouTube, but I am in my dining room and I have the candles placed on this really amazing new bar cart that I bought from Cost Plus World Market. I will link it down below for you guys. It's the cutest thing ever. Look at that. It's got marble. Oh, I love it. I love it. Anyway, let me get this set back up here. So I am eventually going to be doing, you know, cocktails on here. So this isn't going to be like my official candle spot, but for the time being. All right, dudes, let's get into it. I just keep jabbing away here. So I only have one of the candles lit right now because honestly, these two do not go together. I don't know what the reasoning was behind pairing these two, because to me, a mint scented candle does not go with a caramel scented candle. Now, individually, I actually really like both of these candles, but together, they just don't make sense together, you know, in terms of like burning them at the same time. I did that the other day and I really actually didn't like the combination that it created. I had the Mintalicious here in the dining room and I had the Ooey Gooey caramel in my kitchen, and where the two met in the middle, I was like, yeah, this is just not a combination that I enjoy. But the mint burning by itself right now is amazing, and I am not a mint candle person. This is actually the very first one that I've ever tried, and I like this a lot. Not enough to like repurchase a bunch of them, but I'm really enjoying this as something different. and just a really refreshing change of pace. So I'm gonna start with that since that is what is burning right now. The description on the website reads, cool and refreshing icy peppermint gets a sweet lift from sweetened whipped cream and crystallized sugar, and let's not forget chocolate. Okay, so I have said before that I don't have this crazy bloodhound nose that necessarily picks up scents the way that my friend Jennifer does. The show 78 on Instagram. If you guys are not following her, you must, because she quite literally has the most beautiful descriptions for everything, especially different fragrances and scents. She just, I mean, her words are like poetry. So if you're into that, you should definitely follow her on Instagram. I'll put her information down below. But so I don't have a nose like Jennifer where I can pick all of these individual things up, but I can tell you that this candle, I do not smell an ounce of chocolate, not even a white chocolate note. I do not really get any like whipped cream type notes or real sugary type notes. What I get is a really fresh spearmint, not peppermint. So I'm not sure where the icy peppermint comes into play, because to me, to my nose, it really does smell like spearmint. It smells like that Wrigley's spearmint gum. It smells really good. It is super refreshing. There is a slight sweetness to this. I don't want to say that this isn't a sweet candle, but it is much more a fresh, like refreshing type of scent. It is not something that to me smells necessarily like mint chocolate chip ice cream. It really just does smell more like fresh spearmint with kind of like a simple syrup added to it maybe. It's really nice, you guys. Like I said, this is not something that I would normally choose for myself at all, but I decided to try something new, and it turns out I really like it. I also, honestly, what sucked me in the most from this particular duo is the color of the lid on this guy. It is this beautiful mint, and I am loving reusing these containers from HomeWorx to put cotton balls in, or Q-tips, or just kinds of like all kinds of other odds and ends from around the house. So I will do a video in a few weeks showing you guys how I clean these candles out and how, you know, some of the different ways that I repurpose them. So that will be coming. Let's move on to the Ooey Gooey. Oh no, where did my picture go? Ooey Gooey salted caramel. Hang on. Duh. Come on, internet. Sorry, I have to pull up the description again. I lost it. There we go. Okay. Okay, the description on this one reads, what a treat. Salted caramel, maple syrup, warm butterscotch, and toffee come together for this irresistible, deliciously rich and warm fragrance. Okay, this one, I actually smell everything that Harry has in this description. You guys, it really does smell like salted caramel, but you can absolutely smell that maple syrup. It is very detectable in this candle. You can also get that butterscotch and toffee. To me, butterscotch and toffee smell very similar to my nose, but there is definitely a butterscotch toffee note that comes through in this with that maple syrup and the salted caramel, and it is a delicious combination, you guys. I would totally eat this ice cream. Like, if this were a thing in front of me right now, I would probably devour it. It smells so good. But what I have to say about it is that it's actually not quite as strong as I expected it to be. The throw for both of these candles, and it's probably for the best, because I feel like if either one of them were any stronger than they were, I'd probably be like, ugh, too much. It's like a 6.5, maybe a 7 for the salted caramel, but but I feel like that would be pushing it. I think between a 6 and a 6.5 for both is kind of on average what I'm getting. And for the amount of sweetness in the Ooey Gooey salted caramel, I feel like that is more than enough. I think if it were any stronger, it would be cloying and it would be overbearing and probably for me headache inducing. It is the perfect amount of strength and throw. I can smell it in most of the downstairs of the house, the Ooey Gooey caramel. The mint stays a little bit more localized. So I can smell it in my dining room and my entryway, which is right next to the dining room. I can definitely smell the mint out there, but it doesn't travel as far as the salted caramel does. And for me, that's okay, because mint is, like I said, it's not necessarily my favorite type of fragrance. It's not something that I normally gravitate towards, but I'm really enjoying the change of pace. So overall, these two actually get 2 thumbs up for me. Again, they're not hoard worthy for me personally, but if you like either of these 2 scents, they're really beautiful. You might wish they were a little bit stronger, but I personally don't. If you're like me and you're just looking for a change of pace, this is a really great way to go because it's something new and delicious, but it's not overbearing. I actually think that now that I'm done with this review, I'm probably gonna end up putting, what is on this lid? Oh, it's some wax. Oops. Don't know how I did that. I'm gonna be putting the Ooey Gooey salted caramel away for the time being because to me, it's more of a fall scent, like a fall or winter scent than it is summertime. The mint, I will continue to burn until it's all done, and I'm honestly just kind of excited to reuse this container because I think it's so pretty. I love that color. So yeah, the Ooey Gooey caramel will come out again in the fall, and I think it'll be perfect for that time of year. So just in time for Harry to release all of his new fall goodies. I'm doing my little Mr. Burns here behind the camera. I cannot wait. Christmas in July should be coming up soon enough. We basically just have to get through the rest of May and June. And then we'll see what will be released for the fall. So I'm really excited. Also, anything that is featured in the Christmas in July Today's Special Value from Harry Slatkin, none of that stuff is going to ship until September either. So do know that anything that you place during that time will be a pre-order. But my suggestion to you is get your orders in because this stuff does sell out and it sucks to like be left out and to not get it. I kind of learned that last fall with a couple of things and I'm not gonna let that happen this year. So anyway, keep your eyes peeled. I will continue to finish burning these summer HomeWorx candles and get the reviews out to you guys. And let me know if you are still ordering from QVC and what it is that you're ordering from HomeWorx. And how annoyed are you to have to wait until September to get the stuff? But I mean, really, truly, it's for the best, right? Like, it's for the best. You're not gonna be receiving candles that are completely destroyed by the summer heat. It is 100% worth it. So hopefully you got what you wanted before the deadline. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. Please subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.